So today we're talking about the Texas State Fair 2024. So me and Diara really went to the State Fair to come do some big back behavior and check out some of the food. And so just wanted to give you our initial review of them and some of the other activities that we did. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first food that we tried was the Island Rumble. It's macaroni topped with jerk chicken and pineapple and there's some vegetables on there and some type of island sauce on there. So I was looking forward to it, but it had a very sweet and spicy type of flavor to it. But that mac and cheese was kind of wet and it wasn't hitting what I was expecting. So after eating it, I gave it maybe a 7 out of 10. What did you think about it?
So I felt like when I first bit into it, the flavors were really good. The seasoning was really good for that first initial bite. But the way that it was set up, the mac and cheese was on the bottom. So mac and cheese is actually one of my favorite things to eat. So I also was really looking forward to the mac and cheese part of it. But there was no cheese. The cheese was missing. But overall, I mean, it wasn't horrible. I still ate my portion and we ended up splitting the portion. And the other thing that was a little bit concerning to me was the price. This meal was $24 for one serving. And so, I mean, they did have a lot in the bowl. However, it just did not seem like the value for $24. It wasn't, to me, it was not hitting for $24. But overall, it wasn't horrible. I gave it a 7.
Yeah. And the portion was I think good enough for 2 people in my opinion. It was they put on a lot of macaroni, but just like you were saying, it was just the cheese. It wasn't really hitting full. So
one other thing about it, they had a lot of other options. So not just that option, but they had like a soul food mac with fried chicken, greens, cornbread, that sort of thing. So that is also something that I think would be good to just sample and try it at home. If you know how to make mac and cheese and some of these other ingredients, try it at home. That might be an awesome way to sample some things.
For sure. You know what? I did see the soul food bowl. That one looked really good. It had candy yams on it, some collard greens on top of the mac and cheese. So that's something definitely we definitely will try out next time as well. I think she also had a kitchen. She said in the Bishop Art District, cooking by Leslie. I think Lacey. Oh yeah, cooking by Lacey. Yeah, she has a kitchen in the Bishop Arts District, and I'll put her website at the bottom of this video so you guys can check it out. So she has different openings throughout the month on her website. You can see on her calendar as well. Oh, the Texas BBQ Rib deviled eggs. That one was really good. I did like that one, especially the barbecue. It was like some type of brisket they put on top of it. It had a little bit of coleslaw on it. In my opinion, I think that was the best one I had so far within that day. But it was 2 for $8, which was kind of pricey. But it was still good. Dee, she didn't try it.
Yeah, I make deviled eggs myself, so I didn't want to try it because I was afraid it might be better than my own. So I said,
Oh, so that's why you didn't want to try it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I know what they should taste like. And I make them a lot, so.
Yeah, that one's really good. I like that one.
Good.
So that was good. The other one that we tried was the Waffle Sticks. So what it is that they dip a waffle stick and some milk chocolate, and you get to choose your own special toppings on it. That one was kind of disappointing. The waffle itself was kind of stale, and it looked like it tasted like it had sat there for maybe 2 days prior to it to being served to us. But the milk chocolate, I had the white milk chocolate with the sprinkles on it. I did like that portion, but it was it wasn't what I was expecting. So I gave it a 6 out of 10.
I also had the same. I had the milk chocolate with Oreo topping, and I thought the actual chocolate was good and the Oreo, but same for the actual waffle. It was a little bit hard. Like I was expecting for the waffle to be softer and for it to be fresh, but it didn't really taste fresh to me.
So out of 10, what would you give it?
I would give that a 7 because I really did like the chocolate and also I liked the Oreo crumble that I had on it.
Gotcha. Okay. The other one that we did try was the Pastrami Fries. That one I liked. I would give that one a 7 out of 10. Normally they put queso on it, but I didn't want queso this time. I just wasn't really feeling it. But the pastrami was really good. Only thing was the fries were a little bit dry. I think they're called steak fries. Those are not like my favorite type of fries. I prefer like the skinny ones or like the waffles or the curly fries. But overall, I gave that one a 7 out of 10. The pastrami was really good, and they made that one fresh right there. It took them a little bit time to make it, but you can definitely taste the freshness in that one. So I really did like that one as well.
Yes, and I just sampled the pastrami and the fry, and it was okay. Like Collins mentioned, the recipe did call for some queso, so I felt like if it had a little bit more sauce on it or something, it probably would have been better. But it was still good. So I mean, from the bite that I ate, I probably would give it a 7.
And please note that all of the ones that we did try were brand new to the fair this year as well. So let's keep that in mind. But overall, what did you think of the whole atmosphere and the experience that we had at the state fair?
So this year we went on a Sunday afternoon, and there weren't as many people there as there were last year when we went. So it was nice to have enough time to kind of like walk and not have a lot of traffic around there. So overall, I mean, I thought that was good. And then I did feel like the heat was a little bit of a derailer for me, just because it was so hot out there. And inside of the food court, there was no AC. So I would highly recommend bringing a fan, one of the electronic fans, or even if you just have a fan, just a regular fan, bring that fan with you. So that kind of derailed a little bit of the experience. But one of the nice things about going to the fair, you can also go to the different museums and just different things that they have around there. So every year, for the last 2 years, we've gone to the African American Museum, and they have some exhibits that are just always there. So that was nice to see that. But then they also have new art and new different things in the museum. So we were able to see some of the new exhibits as well too. So I would highly recommend taking a look at the museums.
Oh, definitely. I concur with everything that you said. It was the heat. So I also do recommend. I think you can bring your own bottled water. So think about before you go look at the weather, and then decide if you can tolerate it. And so just make sure to bring like your own water with some ice water. That's something that we probably should have done when we went to the state fair as well too. But to your point, the African American Museum was really on point. I enjoy going to learn more about our history. They always have like rotating exhibits, so to learn new stuff as well too.
And if you need to cool off, it's a great place to cool off because they have their air conditioning blasting. So it's really nice to go in there too.
So that's what we thought of the state fair this year. Let us know what you think, and please provide your feedback on some of the foods, what you think in the comments below. But like as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And always, we appreciate you guys checking out this video.